Hi guys, I'm here with my two Mten3s. This is my original Mten3, the one that made me fall in love with the Mten3. And of course it's been painted over the years that I've had it, literally. And it's got this nice handle. I really think trolley handles are indispensable with wheels, particularly if you want to use them for any practical purposes like going to stores. And this is my new 67 volt Mten3, which I'm loving, and I'll have another video shortly comparing the two, but today I need to install a trolley handle, and I received it from EWheels. Trolley handle and the hardware installation kit. Now, when I got my original Mten3, there was no trolley handle available, and I assume this comes from Gotway, and I don't know how long it's been available. I think it's semi-recent. It certainly wasn't available when I got my Mten3, so I had to make do with getting a more generic trolley handle and then adapt it for my Mten3. So I thought I would show you how this new one installs. Okay, let's take a closer look at this. Looks very similar to the one I have on my other Mten3. The mounting is certainly different, and it's purpose-built for the Mten3. And here's the hardware kit. There's not much to it. Looks like an Allen wrench for removing the Allen screw that's holding the pedals on. A larger Allen wrench for these new bolts, and so it looks like this attaches to the pedals, whereas on my installation the handle attaches to the pedal hanger itself. And by the way, if you want to see how I installed, I'll put a link below to the video I did on how I adapted a trolley handle to my Mten3. Okay, this looks like it's going to be pretty quick. If I can loosen this. Well, they really put thread locker on this. At the time, these don't have any thread locker on them. Now, there are no instructions that came with this. So you have, this is how it's going to mount. You have these bolts, which replace the grub screws that I took out. But they're too long. They bottom out. So I think that's the purpose of these two washers which are provided. But unfortunately the washers are too big to fit in here, so I had to grind a flat on the side. If you don't have a grinder, you could do that with a hand file, put it in a vise, and I'm sure you could get these flat one way or another. So I'm just going to put one on this side and then one on the other side. And I need to put some Loctite, some thread locker in here, because you can't tighten it fully, because you just have to, there has to be some slop in here when the pedals move. Okay, bit of thread locker in here. don't think you need too much. Again, blue thread locker. Don't use the red permanent type. Okay. There, I'm just going to do it kind of finger tight, just like that. That should work good. So it's still free to move the pedal. All right, do the other side. We're done with this part. All right, this bottom part was easy to install. Pedals move nicely still. Now there's two holes here. And in the upper part of this, because it needs to be secured to the shell. And I believe the intention, what I've seen mostly, is zip ties to be fed through here. And there were no zip ties provided with this, but I don't actually like the zip ties. I don't think they look great, and they're plastic, and they will have a tendency to break over time. So let me show you what I did on my Mten3 and what I'm going to do on my new Mten3. I'm going to use black paracord, which I guarantee you will not break. So I'm going to loop this like this. You'll see how this works in a moment. And I'm just going to tie a knot on this side, and it doesn't even have to be a super tight knot. You'll see why. Simple knot. And I will cut this. Gonna just burn the end a little bit so it doesn't want to come undone. And if I need to remove this later, I just cut it off and put some more on. Okay, I put the Mten3 on the ground so you can more easily see this. I've cut a piece of 1/4-inch dowel, painted it black so it looks a little better. And this is going to act as a tensioner. I'm just going to feed this through like that, so you can see the tension already that it's providing. And this is the tricky part. And that's it. Looks kind of nice and perfect tension. I guarantee you this is not going to break over time. Let's take it outside and see how it runs. Now, one thing before I turn the wheels on, you can see one advantage to having these trolley handles is they're a nice little stand. So I'm liking this trolley handle. It's a lot better than the one I have. For one thing, it's much taller. The other one, let me turn this on. So this is as tall as this mine gets. So you can see I'm bent over just a little bit. But this one has a nice range. You can get it just where you want. I think no matter how tall you are, within reason, this would work. It's not the sturdiest trolley handle, but for the Mten3, I think actually it is sturdy. It's perfect. I love it. Much higher quality than that adapted one I got from eBay. So works great. I think this is a winner. So if you don't have a trolley handle for your Mten3, definitely check out the one from EWheels. I'm not sure how much they sell. I can't believe it costs too much. And just be prepared for a little bit of do-it-yourself to get it mounted. All right, guys. I will see you later.